In more ways than one, Captain America: Brave New World serves as a long-overdue sequel to The Incredible Hulk. Originally released in 2008 as the MCU's second-ever film, The Incredible Hulk starred Edward Norton as Bruce Banner before the role was permanently recast with Mark Ruffalo in The Avengers 2012. Now, Brave New World is bringing back several key characters and storylines from that early Hulk chapter, many of which have remained untouched for nearly 2 decades. Back in The Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner was a fugitive, relentlessly hunted by General Thunderbolt Ross, who sought to harness his power for the US government while nursing a personal vendetta, partly fueled by Banner's romance with his daughter, Betty Ross. Fast forward 17 years in the MCU timeline, and a lot has changed. Hulk is now a recognized Avenger, and Ross has ascended to the highest office in the country, President of the United States. But Brave New World isn't just revisiting these characters, it's unearthing a hidden conspiracy that traces all the way back to the Incredible Hulk, rewriting the past in ways that could reshape the future of the MCU. Here's how Captain America: Brave New World is, in many ways, the long-lost sequel to the Incredible Hulk that fans have been waiting for. President Thunderbolt Ross, the main antagonist in Captain America: Brave New World. One of the biggest indicators that Captain America: Brave New World is a stealth Hulk sequel lies in its central villain, none other than Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Originally introduced in 2008's The Incredible Hulk, Ross, played by the late William Hurt, was a relentless force, mirroring his comic book counterpart as he obsessively pursued Bruce Banner after the Gamma experiment that turned him into the Hulk. Though his role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, has mostly been in the background since then, his influence has never truly disappeared. Following The Incredible Hulk, Ross returned in Captain America: Civil War 2016 as the U.S. Secretary of State, spearheading the controversial Sokovia Accords, legislation designed to place the Avengers under government oversight. His determination to control the superhero population led to brief but impactful appearances in Avengers: Infinity War and Black Widow, where he continued his hunt for those who refused to comply. Now, in Brave New World, Ross has risen to even greater heights, both politically and physically. With Harrison Ford taking over the role from the late William Hurt, Ross is no longer just a bureaucratic thorn in the Avengers' side. He's the newly elected President of the United States. But his ambitions don't stop there. In a dramatic turn of events, Ross undergoes a transformation into the monstrous Red Hulk, becoming the very thing he once hunted. This evolution cements Brave New World as more than just another Captain America installment. It's a pivotal moment in the Hulk narrative, bringing Ross full circle in an ironic and explosive way. With his newfound power, the question remains: will Thunderbolt Ross finally achieve the control he's always craved? Or will his own monstrous nature lead to his downfall? Brave New World unveils the aftermath of the Harlem Battle. The chaos of the Battle of Harlem left behind more than just destruction. It planted the seeds of conspiracy that would later shape Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross's presidency. In 2008's The Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner's monstrous alter ego clashed with Emil Blonsky, a soldier turned abomination after undergoing gamma treatments authorized by Ross himself. Driven by an insatiable thirst for power, Blonsky sought out Samuel Stearns, Tim Blake Nelson, the scientist Banner had once trusted to rid him of the Hulk for good. Now, Brave New World pulls back the curtain on what happened next. The fallout from Harlem fractured Ross's personal life. His own daughter, Betty, refused to speak to him, but his machinations didn't stop there. Behind closed doors, he orchestrated a covert recovery mission, capturing Stearns and imprisoning him in a classified military black site, exposed to even higher doses of gamma radiation. Stearns' already enhanced intellect was weaponized. Ross transformed him into his personal think tank, forcing him to engineer new military technologies while also seeking a cure for Ross's deteriorating health. Ross dangled a promise of freedom, assuring Stearns a full pardon once he secured the presidency. But in reality, Stearns was never meant to be released. Instead, he became the ultimate scapegoat, Ross's insurance policy against the ghosts of Harlem. Trapped in a cage of his own genius. Brave New World finally delivers on Samuel Stern's transformation into the leader. Ever since that fateful moment in The Incredible Hulk when drops of Bruce Banner's gamma-irradiated blood seeped into Samuel Stern's open wound, triggering a grotesque mutation in his skull, fans have been waiting for his evolution into the leader. In the comics, Stern's exposure to gamma radiation grants him an unparalleled genius-level intellect, making him one of Hulk's most formidable foes. However, despite the tantalizing setup, Stern seemingly vanished from the MCU without a trace until now. After 16 years of absence, Captain America: Brave New World finally unveils Stern's fate. It turns out he was held prisoner by General Ross all this time. A revelation that not only explains his long disappearance but also sets the stage for his long-brewing vendetta. With Ross now the MCU's president, Stern's return is more than just a comeback, it's a reckoning. As Brave New World reintroduces the leader, the question looms: what has 16 years of captivity done to his mind? And more importantly, what is he planning now that he's back in the game? Gamma radiation takes center stage in Captain America: Brave New World. Gamma radiation isn't just a background element in Captain America: Brave New World. It's a driving force that shapes the film's most pivotal moments. Compared to most MCU projects since The Incredible Hulk, gamma energy plays a significantly larger role, with exceptions like She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, and Jennifer Walters' origin story. In Brave New World, the full extent of Samuel Stern's gamma mutation is finally revealed, marking his long-awaited return as the leader. But the real shock comes from a sinister twist. The very pills designed to cure President Thaddeus Ross's heart condition were secretly laced with gamma radiation. Over time, the exposure seeped into his system, leading to his monstrous transformation into the Red Hulk in the film's explosive third act. By weaving gamma radiation into the core of Brave New World's narrative, the MCU deepens its exploration of this powerful force, making it more than just a relic of Bruce Banner's past. It's a game-changer for the franchise's future. Liv Tyler's Betty Ross makes a long-awaited return. After more than a decade since her last appearance, Liv Tyler's Betty Ross is back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and fans are eagerly diving into the mystery surrounding her return. Betty, Bruce Banner's first love and the daughter of the formidable Thaddeus Ross, had been absent from the MCU ever since The Incredible Hulk in 2008. But in Brave New World, Betty's story picks up right where it left off, hinting at unresolved emotions and unanswered questions. Throughout the film, Betty's storyline is intricately woven into Thaddeus' character arc, while much of the narrative focuses on his efforts to reconnect with his estranged daughter. His transformation back from the monstrous Red Rage form serves as a symbolic gesture of change. It's clear that Thaddeus' core mission in this film is to show Betty that he's not the same man he once was, seeking forgiveness and reconciliation. Though Betty's voice is heard over the phone just before the final act's intense battle, it's her emotional on-screen presence that truly marks her return. In a poignant moment, she visits her father on the raft, determined to rebuild their fractured relationship. But while this new chapter brings her back into the fold, one significant question remains unanswered. Why did she and Bruce break up in the first place? The movie never fully reveals the reasons behind their split, leaving fans to speculate. It's implied that Bruce, still being hunted as a fugitive at the time, may have ended things with Betty. But what about after Bruce's Hulk transformation became an asset to the Avengers, and he was recognized as a hero? Why didn't they reunite then? The unanswered questions surrounding their relationship only add to the intrigue, making Betty's reappearance feel even more mysterious and compelling. As Brave New World unfolds, it's clear that Betty Ross's return isn't just about revisiting old connections. It's about revealing new layers of her character and reigniting the emotional tension that has been simmering just beneath the surface of the MCU for years. The Red Hulk, the perfect rival for Bruce Banner's Hulk, and more. While Bruce Banner's Hulk doesn't make an appearance in Captain America: Brave New World, the movie still gives us an exhilarating glimpse into the future of the MCU with the full debut of Thunderbolt Ross as Red Hulk. This marks the beginning of what could be an explosive new chapter, one where the iconic red and green Hulks inevitably cross paths. Though their initial encounter may start as a fierce rivalry, there's a strong possibility that these two colossal forces could eventually become unlikely allies in the upcoming Avengers crossovers. Despite being locked away in the raft, it's easy to envision a scenario where Ross is pulled out of imprisonment to help save the world, especially when the stakes reach critical levels. His fiery alter ego, Red Hulk, could be exactly what the Avengers need when things get truly desperate. And let's not forget the added layer of intrigue: the decision to keep Ross alive at the end of the movie. After reshoots, strongly suggests that a showdown with Banner's Hulk is part of the bigger plan for future MCU storylines. Early set videos had even teased a funeral for the MCU's president, making his survival all the more curious. The prospect of Hulk and Red Hulk teaming up, or facing off, opens up endless possibilities. Fans can look forward to a truly unpredictable and thrilling direction as these two powerhouse characters collide on screen, redefining the limits of heroism and rivalry in the MCU. Ross faces the consequences of his actions from the Incredible Hulk. The moment President Ross finally faces the consequences of his past actions and long-hidden secrets serves as a truly satisfying narrative bridge between the Incredible Hulk and Brave New World. This development isn't just about justice being served, it's also a powerful demonstration of character growth. Ross's journey to proving his ability to evolve and become a better man is an uplifting message that resonates deeply with audiences. But perhaps the most rewarding aspect of this arc is Ross's opportunity to reconcile with his daughter. When reflecting on their strained relationship from the 2008 MCU film, this moment carries far more emotional weight, offering a sense of closure that fans have been waiting for. It's not just about righting wrongs, it's about redemption and the healing of broken bonds, making it one of the most poignant and rewarding storylines in the MCU. The dawn of a new Avengers team, a fresh beginning. Fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, are in for some exciting times ahead. A thrilling connection between the Incredible Hulk and Captain America, Brave New World subtly hints at the formation of a brand new Avengers team. These films do more than just expand the MCU, they plant the seeds for what's coming next. In The Incredible Hulk, the post-credits scene is a crucial moment that teases the future of the Avengers roster. Tony Stark walks into a bar where General Ross is drowning his sorrows, having lost Bruce Banner yet again. Amid the melancholy, Stark suggests the idea of gathering a group of enhanced individuals, clearly signaling the formation of the very first Avengers team. This subtle nod hints that Hulk could very well be one of the first recruits, making his presence essential in the team's inception. Fast forward to Captain America, Brave New World, where the closing moments set the stage for the future of Earth's mightiest heroes. Sam Wilson, now carrying the mantle of Captain America, aligns with General Ross's earlier suggestion about reforming the Avengers. However, there's a twist. Ross had once envisioned a team that answered directly to the White House. But with him now being imprisoned in the raft, that vision is likely out the window. The power dynamic is shifting, and Wilson's version of the Avengers promises to have a more independent and dynamic structure. Even more exciting is the subtle tease that Joaquin Torres Falcon will join the team alongside Wilson's Captain America. This mirrors the way Hulk's potential role as an original Avenger was hinted at in The Incredible Hulk. As Marvel continues to build its cinematic universe, these small but powerful moments are paving the way for a new roster of heroes ready to face whatever threats lie ahead. As the MCU evolves, fans can expect the unexpected. These teasers, strategically placed in The Incredible Hulk and Captain America, Brave New World, serve as the perfect primer for the next iteration of the Avengers, one that's more diverse, independent, and exciting than ever before. Get ready to assemble, because the future of the Avengers is just beginning.